Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? This is Dave Wood, and I wanted to do a quick video for you and talk to you about how to get more leads, more sales, and more commissions in whatever it is that you're promoting by thinking about things in the right way. So the subject of this video is going to be thinking about things in the right way, thinking about your business in the right way, thinking about the leads that are coming to you now in the right way, thinking about your prospects in the right way, thinking about your family in the right way, thinking about what you're planning on doing in the right way. When you think in the right way, it's like healing happens automatically. When you think in the right way, it's like, well, let me tell you a little bit of a story here and why you should be paying attention to me if this is the if you're watching this video now. So a few years ago, I was at the top of the world, or so it seemed. I had money coming at me. You know, some months I was making $30,000, $50,000. A few years before that, though, I was making a lot more. I was making, $500,000 some months, $250,000 some months, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a year. And then what happened is that I discovered some things along the way that enabled me to get leads, sales, and commissions automatically and instantly, no matter what niche or industry I went and I used these secrets in. And I think that that's important to understand, is that the secrets that I discovered, they didn't just work in one industry. And they didn't just work in one kind of business. The secrets that I discovered, they worked in all businesses. They worked in all industries. The secrets that I discovered, they worked in all situations. And I think that that's important. So then what happened was, I went through a loss. The loss kept getting bigger. And then I had a major spiritual awakening. And the major spiritual awakening that I had showed me the right way to do things, combined with the old way of doing things. And that spiritual awakening, I remember I'm sitting there and it's like I'm remembering repeating the same pattern again and again and again and again. In other bodies, in other minds, in other worlds, in other civilizations. Repeating the same thing again and again and again and again. Which, funny enough, is what marketing is really all about. Marketing is really all about bringing people together in a new kind of a way. But we come together, and the reason we come together in the first place repeats. Let me explain. I don't know where you met me. You might have met me, for example, on the internet. You might have met me in person. Many people who have followed me for a very long time, they've known me since I've been a child. They grew up with me up in Fairbanks, Alaska when I was in a toboggan headed down, the power lines next to the house, a sled with snow in my face, headed to a bump, and then it's like I'm going downhill real fast, and then it's like I hit this bump, and it's like, whoa, flipping upside down. I remember one time my brother Aki, he headed down a power line near the house and slammed his knees on a tree, and he needed surgery after that. Sometimes you got to reach down inside yourself. You got to find something that you didn't know that you have. Repeating the same thing. Now, the question is that the first time he's hurt his knee? Maybe in this life, maybe in this incarnation. See, we've done this again and again and again and again. So knowing that you've done this again and again and again and again, did you know that you have wisdom from your other incarnations that you can bring to this one to help you get more leads and sales? Did you know that? Many people, they would watch this and they say, well, I don't believe in reincarnation. It doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. It's still the most scientifically proven. It's basically the most scientifically proven afterlife explanation that there is. Look it up. It'll blow your mind. Your other incarnations have lots of wisdom to help you in your business. Did you know that? Like, you've done all the things that you're doing right now before. You've done them in other countries. You've done them in other languages. You've done them with other kinds of technologies. You've done them across the universe. Again and again and again and again. It's like you're repeating the same story again and again and again and again, trying to get it right. And so you could bring all of that wisdom into this incarnation. And you got to activate it somehow. Being aware of it is part of the key. I'll tell you what's aware of it. Your unconscious mind is absolutely aware of it, even if you don't believe in it. If you don't believe in it, your unconscious mind does believe it. You say, what are you talking about? Your unconscious mind is aware of all of your other incarnations, all of them. Your unconscious mind absolutely, for example, believes that I'm the Messiah. Your unconscious mind knows this information. It was written into your unconscious mind from the time that you're born. Your unconscious mind knows that God exists. Actually, there's been studies on this in hypnosis that when you go deep into somebody's unconscious mind now, the unconscious mind always believes in God. And that's without suggesting it. Very good hypnotists that do questions-based things that are not searching for anything, that are just wondering what the truth is. The unconscious mind always believes in God. Because the unconscious mind knows that God exists. This is not a question for the unconscious mind. This is only a question for the conscious mind. It's like millions of little pieces of information are coming at the universe, and your unconscious mind is like picking the right ones to get you focused on the right things based on what you want. The unconscious mind couldn't even fathom an existence without God. So what's this got to do with getting leads and sales? Everything. What do I mean? Well, you want to look at characters who really have their conscious and unconscious mind aligned. Look at characters like Russell Brunson, who's in the same church that I'm in. Who do you know that is more prosperity-oriented than Russell Brunson? I know one guy that's up there. But, I don't know anybody that's more prosperity-oriented than Russell Brunson. One of the most powerful characters I've ever met. He loved Empower Network, I'll tell you that. In its prime, he loved it anyways. So, how can you bring this information of this situation that you've been in again and again and again and again, realizing that you've repeated the same pattern, and how can you use that to generate more leads and sales? Well, you got to activate the information somehow. So the information is in your unconscious already. The reason your unconscious mind loves personal development is because your unconscious mind needs information to know what to do. Your unconscious mind needs information to know exactly what to do. Without information, your unconscious mind doesn't know what to do. That's because consciousness, I just wrote about this actually in my new book that I'm working on. I'm gonna read you a little snippet of this, okay? All right, hold on. Okay, so right now I'm in the spells section, but I'm gonna go to paradoxes. Right. Hold on. Check this out. So there's a minimum of 2 points of reference in every paradox, and sometimes many more than that. It's also important to note that Elohim does not write paradoxes by himself. He elicits the help of his holy angels and other people in the celestial kingdom. The way that this works is essentially the mind of Elohim, or the city of New Jerusalem, links together the minds of the angels and the most holy Elohim and the Father in heaven, and they all write as one, and they all speak as one, with the angels in their service are in their service duty, which, depending on their calling, they help with this kind of thing for 3 to 6 hours per day, generally 6 days per week in the celestial kingdom, in order to help maintain and create the universe backwards in time from the future, always looking back from a minimum of 1 trillion years in the future. So here's the thing, okay? What does this have to do with what we're talking about? Let me explain, okay? Well, first of all, I'm writing a book, and so, you can generate leads from writing a book, right? Very unique information I have, isn't it? The truth is always the weirdest. The truth is always the weirdest. Everybody thinks the truth is simple. The truth is simple. It's really the weirdest is what it is. It's simple and weird. I mean, read the Bible. The Bible is super weird. It's weird as weird can be. The Bible is, right? The universe needs information, just like your unconscious mind needs information. Lorette, hey, good to see you. Right? Your unconscious mind needs information, just like the universe needs information. Because the universe is also emerging in some manner from the unconscious and the mind of Elohim. I actually write about this in my book, but I don't know exactly where I write about it. Hold on, I'm getting some messages. Give me a second. I gotta turn this off. All right, so I'm just gonna pay attention now. I turned my phone off, actually. I don't need this on right now. Nah, it's fine. So the universe needs information, just like your unconscious mind needs information. See, I just ended a 2-year struggle of mine where I was struggling, and now I'm not. You say, what do you mean you're not struggling anymore? Do you have lots of money yet? It doesn't matter. The struggle has ended because it ended in my heart and my mind. You say, how did it end in your heart and your mind after all this time? Well, first of all, I had to rebuild my brain. I've talked about that. I did that through herbological medicine. I regrew my neurology. Okay, my neurology was very, very, very damaged. I regrew it, which is like impossible. And then what the problem was is that I have all this information now, and there's all this revelation and all these incarnations, but my unconscious mind needs to know what to do. So how does my unconscious mind need to know what to do? How do I learn what to do with my unconscious? With your unconscious, what do you? Books, audios, stuff like that. So I was reading the Bible, but the Bible is this is the revelation of the ancients. I need the revelation of the people now. All the revelation in society. Where there's no revelation, the people perish. This is what the scripture says in Proverbs. It says where there's no vision, the people perish. But the word means revelation. It's actually more accurate to just say where there's no revelation, the people perish. And so, these are all the books of modern society. So I started speed reading 30 to 50 books a day. You say, that's a whole lot of books. How do you do that? I do it with technology. I load them into my reader and I just, speed read. My unconscious mind knows what to do with the information. So I've read books on politics, marketing, SEO. I read the Zohar. I'm trying to find the Talmud, but the Talmud won't load on my computer for some reason. The Bible, the Book of Mormon. I haven't read the Quran like that yet. I'm gonna do that next. Books on miracles, how to reorganize time, like from a Buddhist perspective. How the mind can conquer time. The Buddhist book. I'm talking like 30 to 50 books a day, every day. So you installed 2 good speed reading apps. It's good. Hit me up on Facebook and I'll help you out. Okay, Lorette. Hold on. If you make a donation to the King Below Him, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. So, what up? I'm going to write here. What up, Lorette? All right. So, let me explain this to you so you understand. Because if you understand where it is that you're coming from and where it is that I'm coming from, suddenly you realize the end from the beginning and the beginning from the end. So the end of the story is the beginning, and the beginning of the end of the story is the end. So let me teach you some stuff about marketing. Ready? Oh, did he? Yeah, all right. Hit me up on Facebook then. So, it'll tell you what I'm doing for the reading. Let me explain it to you. Ready? Let me explain to you how the universe works here. The universe needs information to know what to do. Your unconscious mind needs information to know what to do. Your spirit needs information to know what to do. Books, audios, people you associate with. You need information to know what to do. Your spirit needs information to know what to do. Your mind needs information to know what to do. Your heart needs information to know what to do. When you have the information that you need, you know what to do. Hit the like button now and share this with your friends. If you don't have the right information, add me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/The Messiah David. That's my profile. I got this debate coming. Check this out on Wednesday. This is how to generate leads. With Sakari, who is, the most well-known guy in the Hebrew Israelites. And they believe some really demented stuff. Like demented. They believe some true stuff, too. So, my main goal is going to help them to get rid of the true stuff, get rid of the false stuff, and embrace the true stuff. It's really my purpose. My purpose is not to shut them down. My purpose is to, essentially let them know that, hey, that's bullshit. They have this teaching that like white people are the devil. And it's like, really? Does the Bible say that? No. They try to make it say that. But it's like, really? Oh, I love you, Sakari. You're so screwed. Hey, one time I was sitting there with my martial arts instructor, and there was somebody in the room that was black along with him. And he was talking about these people that were like black, and they were like, you know, and thank you, Lorette. And then was black, and then they were black, and then the black people said, "Niggas, please." Niggas, please. That's what they said. So these guys are like, the beliefs. So this is how to get leads. You go out there and, do debates. So, I was talking to my friend, and he was like, dude, maybe you got to get out of network marketing and just do a religion. And I'm like, maybe that's actually not a bad idea. Way more money in religion. Tax free. Watch this. That's for Sakari. Screwed. Oh, he's terrified. He's so scared. He's so scared. But you know what? Here's the thing. Sakari already doesn't believe this bullshit in his heart and his mind. He knows it's wrong. He's found it in the scriptures. He's just lying. That'll end. Because he needs to repent. And join the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's what he needs to do. So these guys are planning on murdering white people out of existence. Really? I mean, come on, we'll crush you. We'll crush you. You have no idea what would happen to you if you tried that. Jesus is black. Because I'm black. Jesus is black. Sakari. Oh, qué lindo, Sakari. So, but also the Hebrew Israelites will be a righteous people. He's afraid of losing his income if he tells people the truth. That's what he's afraid of. That's what he's afraid of. I'm a prophet. You can't hide the truth from me, Sakari. So, you gotta watch this guy. Is Dar-Man. I mean, he has the best videos either. Money can't buy lead. Poor man teaches rich man.
Why haven't you answered your phone?
Hey, babe, it must have been on silent.
Say it. I don't want to hear your excuses. Let's go. Now.
This is great, isn't it? Dar-Man.
Richard. Hey, man. It's been a good minute. How have you been? Samuel? It's been a long while.
Poor man teaches rich man that money can't buy love. That guy's enlightened, I can tell. So, how do you know if somebody's enlightened? If they can answer the question, where were you 1,000 trillion years from ago? They're enlightened. That's how. If they can't answer that question, they're not. End of story. Very simple. Somebody could lie or something like that. No, but if they could really honestly answer that question, Where were you? You were with me in the city of New Jerusalem, over the top of St. George, Utah, in another universe. Maybe 8 universes back, approximately. Yeah, 8 universes back. Yeah. Yeah, the other universes, they were universe lasts 133 trillion years. This one actually is near 133 trillion years old. It's actually the age of the universe. It's about to collapse. People have no idea. The day the gospel is preached to the whole world in a single day, the universe will collapse. And then the Lion of the tribe of Judah will put it back. Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, you ever heard that thing as a kid? I am like the king of the sofas. I am sofa king. We, Todd, did. That's what the Sakari's saying. You can't hide your heart from a prophet. Impossible. I always ponder the ideas of past lives. How does I download the info consciously? Well, you do it in your dreams, dream journals, for example. Your unconscious mind, see, it's the thing. People can only not believe in reincarnation until their crown chakra's open. And then they know what happens. Because they can remember it. This is the key. They remembering it. That's the only time a person can not believe in reincarnation until they remember it. Okay? And then there's none of this bullshit. It's just bullshit. It's just all bullshit. Hypnotists find reincarnation. I mean, like it's bullshit. The only time you not believe in reincarnation is until you remember it. That's it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah. Jesus is black because I'm black. Jesus is black because I'm black. Jesus is black because I'm so black it's retarded. Look. You're so screwed, Sakari. Now, this guy will get some good views on this, okay? So this is going to be on his channel or whatever. But this is how to get leads and sales on YouTube. Do debates with people. Do internet marketing debates with people. Cause drama. Everybody's so afraid of drama. David Sharp is so afraid of drama. I am so scared of drama. My wife's so scared of drama. Like Dave Sharp. I'm not. That's fine. Oh, que linda. No. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah, coming up. I listened to a DVD, but it didn't make me hallucinate. I've been listening to pineal gland and healing. So how it's hundreds of idea past lives. Yeah, you come see me in St. George, Utah, Lorette, and I'll show you how to hallucinate. Look, these guys. Yeah, we're gonna wipe out all the white people, and we're gonna wipe out only the black people are going to heaven. Only the black people are going to heaven, and that's all that's going to heaven because I am so fucking retarded. So these guys, they by the way, you're going to get people to get so much sales and so much commissions by promoting my blog, theteachingsofkingdavid.com. You have no idea what's coming. You have like no clue what's coming. Maybe a week, maybe 3, something like that. It's going to take me to put it together. But you have no freaking clue how much money you're going to be able to make from promoting theteachingsofkingdavid.com. You have no flipping clue how much money you're going to be able to make because we're going to promote the presidential campaign elections from that website. It's the best thing ever. Oh God, everybody's screwed because the pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the word spoken. Because it writes the word that's spoken. Get some water, hold on. So I'm going to make this sweet video where I'm going to read the book of Revelation, okay, but with no chapters because this is adding to, right? So I'm just going to read the book of Revelation as it is, like from the beginning to the end, the way that Apostle John wrote it. And then I'm going to have Jewish lullabies in the background. I want you to listen to that tonight as you're going to sleep, like on repeat. Go to listenonrepeat.com. Listenonrepeat.com. Here, I'll write it. Okay. And just, you pop your YouTube videos in there and you play that as you're going to sleep, man. And then all of a sudden you're going to start understanding all this crazy stuff that I talk about because you're doing what I'm doing. Your unconscious mind knows that the stuff that I'm saying is true. It can't not by its nature. It's always known. Even when everybody was all pissed off at me because I was acting retarded, which, took me a while to get out of, didn't it? I mean, I was acting like quite the jerk to everybody, wasn't it? All right, I'm going to end this. I want to drop by and say hello to the karate instructor